Hey guys, Tom here, Toy Fair 2010 with the game, Triple H, Ringside Collectibles Figure Insider. Triple H, how awesome is the entrance grades figure? What do you think? What's your first reaction to something like that?
These things are great, man. I mean, level of detail on these is amazing. I mean, they for the first time, I think, ever, the figures. I mean, you can't get any closer to being us. It's accurate to every detail. The size of them is to scale. Rey Mysterio's little, Big Show's big. I mean, it's really great. And I think kids are going to love them, but I also think the collectors. This is something that comes with a degree of detail that I think they're going to love. We've been hearing that for years, that fans want them more detailed. They want them more accurate to what we really are. They want the right knee pads and the right wrist tape and the right everything. And this has everything down to the last detail. And that's what I think is going to separate these from anything that's been done in the market before.
So when you see something like WrestleMania 22, that entrance gear you had, it's pretty wild, right?
Yeah, it's very cool. I mean, this is, to me, is, it's an amazing thing. And what you're going to be able to do now is anytime you have something like this, which I've just broken. No, actually, it just came off the stand. But, anytime that you have something like this, like a WrestleMania or a special event where somebody is doing something different from what they normally do. There's a Rey Mysterio one that's really cool, which I don't see. You get that one with Rey with but there's some really cool ones, where when guys have done special entrances for WrestleMania, or they've had different looks over the years, where they can replicate those different looks and really really let you get in the experience of an event that you really enjoyed, or possibly, like if you went to that WrestleMania, how cool is it to have the figures of what all the guys did that day? I mean, it's a great thing, and I think, again, the detail on that. I mean, I'm amazed at the detail of, like, I forgot what all that gear looked like and stuff, and for me to see it on the action figure, I'm like, wow, that is exactly how those pads went on. That is exactly how everything fit. You know what I mean? And it's an amazing thing.
This one?
Yeah, I was looking for the one with the big plume.
The headdress, right?
Yeah.
Oh, well.
Picture on the box, but that's okay. Oh yeah, there it is over there.
So any stage in your career that you'd like to see a figure from specifically, like, man with the silver spoon in his mouth, maybe?
I mean, to me, it's funny that fans sometimes look back on stuff you did in the past and they think that's funny or the goofy or whatever. But it's all what led you to here. I'd love to see that. I mean, I think, for us to see where guys came from, where they started from with me as the Greenwich Snob or whatever, and the evolution to then, DX and all the different things. I mean, I think that's where you really catch a collector now. The kids, maybe not so much, because kids aren't like, who the heck is that? But with the collectors, I mean, that's the kind of stuff that they dream of, and to have all these guys. And, I know if I was a kid and you could have said you could have action figures and each one had a different one of Flair's robes or something like that, I'd have wanted all of them, I mean, and that to me is the thing. It's to hit that level of detail at any point in time in a guy's career, or in somebody's, in somebody's time with the WWE. This is the Rey one I was talking about, like the detail. I don't remember what WrestleMania this was from. But, I mean, look at the detail on that. It's with his Aztec stuff on. I mean, it's incredible.
Cool, for sure.
Yeah.
So, sticking with you being a kid, what kind of toys did you collect?
I shouldn't say I collected, necessarily collected anything. I had a lot of action figures. I had a lot of WWE action figures from the early, very early Hogan era and all that stuff, when the action figures were just kind of generic body with a head on it, and but that's what you had at the time, and they were great, and I had a lot of fun with them.
So it's cool to see how far they've come since then.
Yeah.
Where do you see it going from here? Can you top this?
I mean, I don't know how you can't make it any more detailed or any more accurate. It doesn't seem like to me. I think when they figure out how to make them robotic or something like that, and move around on their own, where you can program them or something and have them have matches, maybe that's the only thing I can see. But right now, I mean, it's pretty detailed, and I think they've hit on pretty much everything about, with the Flex Force for kids and all that stuff. I mean, they've hit on everything that kids really want out of these figures now, and I think that it's really up to the WWE to keep coming up with characters they want to see and figures they want to play with.
Okay. Okay, so good luck in the chamber.
Thank you very much.
And
yeah.
thanks
Thanks.
for thanks for talking to us.
Thank you.